Hello mga Momshi! So magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Thank you so much sa panonood ng ating free webinar on how to start working from home kahapon. No? Sobrang happy ako na nag-enjoy kayong lahat, na marami kayong natutunan, and we will not stop hanggang sa matuto kayo about online jobs. No? And super excited ako and the rest of FH Moms team and even our volunteer critics for this new program. No? So this new program is called FH Moms Mock Interview Critic. So meaning to say, meron tayong inimbitahan na mami member na i-interviewin, kunyari. So mock meaning kunya-kunyarian. So wala talagang company na hiring. So it will be FH Moms as the company. And then ang position would be executive virtual assistant. So we invited a mami member that is also a student of our general virtual assistants na class. So we also invited critics. So meron tayong dalawang critics and then dalawang magi-interview, which includes me para naman sa tawag dito final na interview. So let me introduce our interviewer, na initial interviewer. We have Mami Rhea. Hello, Mami Rhea.
Hi, Mami MK. Good afternoon sa lahat
Good
ng mga
afternoon.
nanonood.
Kamusta naman dyan sa ibang bansa?
Okay naman dito sa Canada. Madaling araw na, 3 a.m.
Nakakaloka. Okay, sige. So pag-usapan natin itong bagong program natin, no? Actually, it's not a new program. Tawag dito, you've been doing this for the general accounting class. Kailan lang? Nung last batch lang ba?
Yes, maybe this year, since
This
January.
year, since January. Cool. Sige. Natandaan mo ba kung ilan yung tawag dito, ilan yung na-interview mo na since nag-start ka mag-mock interview in our general virtual assistance class?
Not sure, but it's not lower than 5
Okay,
persons.
so ano pa lang, ilang moms pa lang, no? So, napanood ko naman yung mga mock interviews mo, no? And it's actually good to know na yung isa sa mga mommies natin na na-interview, I'm not really sure kung isa lang, but meron akong isa na napag-alaman, well, napag-alaman na nagkaroon siya
Nag-alaman.
ng work. Parang ano, na parang may investigasyong naganap. Okay, sige. So, yeah, pag-usapan natin 'to, Rhea. Ano bang nangyari during the mock interview and hanggang sa matapos yung mock interview and nagkaroon siya ng online job? Share mo naman.
So yun, during the mock interview, as in talagang parang interview siya. So at the beginning, I was really the interviewer, and the mommy will be working Eastern hours. So
Mhm.
parang dire-diretso talaga.
Mhm. We lost your camera, Rhea.
Ngayon, nag-inarte yung camera ko. Ayan. So there, from there, the questions are kung ano talaga yung interviews na ginagawa, since I conduct interviews from initial to the final interviews with the CEOs of the companies.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
and until the end, na nag-end, as in nag-thank you, willing ka ba, question and answer din kami before leaving our call. Tapos giving critic dun sa nangyaring mock interview.
Mhm, mhm. So, tawag dito, nakalimutan kong itanong pala, no, kung ano yung ginagawa mo ngayon as a freelancer or as a work from home mom. And for sure, alam naman na ng lahat na you're a single mom and you have a dalaginding na. So, can you tell us about yourself lang na very quick lang, Rhea?
Yeah, so I manage projects with some of my clients. So I've been a project manager since 2015 up to this moment.
So, which means na, yun nga, you've been hiring people since you're a project manager and you've been interviewing applicants for years na, no? Which is, I think, really good for this mock interview, no? Na there's someone na makakapag-ask ng mga questions na talagang tinatanong pagdating sa uh, actual na online job interviews, no? So, yeah,
Yes,
very
yes.
excited ako, Rhea. Thank you so much for joining us today. Nalilito na ako sa araw ko at saka sa oras ko. But yeah, let's have Mami D naman. Mami D is also from Laguna. Mami Rhea is from Laguna as well. Hello sa mga taga Laguna. So, Mami D here is also a freelancer. So, she'll introduce herself na lang din muna, but she will be doing the critic for uh, fillers. Uh, Hanapin ko lang yung notes ko. She will be doing fillers, gestures, even yung lighting, kung maganda ba yung lighting ni Mamshi, the quality of the sounds, kung okay ba, baka naman hindi naghanda ng headset si Mami, baka karag-karag, or even the quality of the camera, ita-check namin yan. Medyo mahigpit tong checking namin, and the background, kung nag-ready ba si Mami, hindi katulad nitong background ko palagi na lang magulo. And of course, if nagkakaroon ba ng lag sa kanyang internet, kasi it's a no-no, especially if it's an interview, no? So, I'm not really sure kung ano pa yung mga pwede naming i-check, but maybe you can comment down kung ano yung mga tingin niyo na pwede nating idagdag sa ating interview critic, no? And yeah, go ahead, D.
Hi, ayun. Good afternoon po. O nga pala,
Mhm.
afternoon na. Nalito na rin sa schedule.
Okay, go
Ayun,
ahead.
ang dami
Introduce
po
yourself.
palang, ang dami palang taga Laguna. So, nagko-comment
Yes,
sila
yes,
taga
yes, yes.
Laguna.
Oo nga, nakikita ko.
Ayan. Yeah. My name is Dee, and then I don't have ano po, yung parang isang work lang because I like working with different projects. But mainly I do social media, virtual assistant, and other anything that a business owner might need help with. But I focus more on social media, customer service, and virtual assistant. So I've been doing that for almost 3 years.
Mhm, mhm. Wow, 3 years. So, si Mami D, if natatandaan niyo siya, nakailang post na din siya sa group natin. So, she posted about her workstation. So, if sumali kayo ng virtual game natin, it's her workstation na ginamit natin sa The Price is Right. No? At may mga post din siya about yung tinatawag namin na katas ng home base. Maybe you can talk about that, Mami D. Kung ano na yung mga naging katas ng home base natin diyan.
Ano,
Si
hindi ko kasi,
Rhea kasi meron niyang katas ng home base din.
naku, napakadami niyan.
Sa ano
Hindi
ba
kasi,
natuloy ba yung wait lang, nag-ano ka ba, nag-invest ka ba ulit ng bagong bahay? Or yung dun pa rin sa dati? Or
dun pa
planning?
din. Dun pa din kasi ano, yun nga, inabot ng COVID. Madami pating
Mhm.
commitments.
Oo, oo.
But, ayun, ano, noong una naman kasi parang ganun din, kagaya ng ibang mga mommies. Siyempre,
Mm,
ang hirap din sumugal pagka sa una wala ka talagang confidence to try working from home.
mhm,
But
mhm.
I can say it's really, really 100% worth it from, I mean, corporate world into working from home setting. So, although di ko
Correct.
nasasabihin, tingnan nyo na lang dun sa page.
Yeah, yeah, you should check the group about her
At kung
her
talaga
story.
nagbabasa kayo, ganyan. Although hindi naman yun about to brag, sorry if you think it's bragging, but it will inspire you that home base is really real. Like, you can
Mhm.
definitely earn a lot from it. And then, hindi lang yung pamilya mo yung matutulungan mo, but of course, you can put extension to your families, friends, and other people that you don't know. So, yan.
Ako na lang magsasabi para hindi bragging. So yeah, si Rhea bought a house in Laguna rin ba, Rhea? I'm not really sure, but ako kasi sa Batangas, so medyo sabay lang. And it's funny kasi we're talking about yun nga, investing for a house, for a car since we started, no? And Rhea started with ano nga ba yung tawag doon, yung panghatid sa school? What's that called?
E-bike.
E-bike, yun. Ay, sorry. Joke, akala mo may sasakyan. Pero yan, e-bike and then level up to car and then Mami D rin, I remember nag-road trip tayo, Mami D, papuntang Tagaytay na. It was so fun. So, yeah, those times, nakakatawa. Nakakamiss lumabas. Anyway, let's have Mami Daniel naman as our grammar critic. She's a student, tama ba, of content
Yes po.
writing
Yeah.
and basic SEO na class with Mami Karen. So, yeah, introduce yourself, Daniel, and then kung ano yung mga iti-check mo for today.
Yeah, hi, I'm Daniel. I currently write for four other clients. One is a news site, and then another one is for Chinese content writing, and then an English site, and also for real estate properties. I will be checking grammar po, word usage, sentence construction, voice modulation, and conciseness in your answers.
Perfect. Ayan. So, yan, sobrang excited na kami mag-start. So, heads up lang para sa mga manunood. This is not a 5-hour webinar, don't worry. We will try na matapos siya in an hour. So, we will have 15-minute na initial interview with Mami Rhea and then another 15-minute na interview with me for the final interview or CEO of the company. So, yeah. So, after nun, we will assume na nakapasa siya sa interview, kaya siya nag-final interview so that we will have an idea ano yung mga pwedeng questions during the initial interview versus the final interview. And after nun, that is the time na magbibigay ng report si Mami D and Mami Daniel for the grammar. And then si Rhea for the initial interview and then ako will be the critic for the final interview. Ayan. So, if you're interested to be an interviewee in our future interview critic, you can just comment down and then we'll see if mapipili namin kayo. Alright? So, let's do this. So, out na kami ni Mami Daniel and then ni Mami D and tuloy-tuloy yung interview ni Mami Tara. Ayan. So, sila nang bahala niyan. Kunyari, wala tayong introduction na nangyari at magi-interview na talaga sila. Alright. Thank you so much, everyone. See you later.
All right. Hi there. Tiara, right?
Yes,
Tara.
Tara. Yes.
Tara or Tiara? Tara.
Both will do.
Both will do. All right. So hi
Yes.
Tara, how was your sleep last night?
It was fine.
How's the weather there today and how are you coping up with the COVID-19 crisis?
It's a little bit sunny, but
Summer right now,
yes,
right?
yes, and yeah, we're just here at home
Good to know.
watching TV,
Stay
and
safe.
yes, thank you.
Yeah. Stay indoor, stay safe, stay healthy. Do you have positive cases already in your area?
None as of the moment, but the barangays near our place have positive cases already.
Oops. So yeah, you just stay indoor, whatever happens.
Okay,
All
thank you,
right.
thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's start. So, FH is hiring for a virtual assistant. And I would like to ask, because I've already hear your resume, so I assume I already have your personal profile. But I'd like to know, what does this position mean to you?
It's actually helping the CEO or the owner of the company in all the tasks he's doing, especially on the admin tasks.
All right, so that's
The
it.
tech, the tech.
Yeah, it's being an assistant virtually. So you'll be working with the CEO of FH Moms, say virtual
Mhm.
assistant. So that will be somehow, some companies call it as executive virtual assistant. So if you're under the CEO, so it's an executive. But can you? We might not be doing training for you, depending on the
Mhm.
tools or the apps that the company will be working with. But can you tell me about a time where your training didn't have the results you expected?
It was actually good, especially when I had it with the general virtual assistant training that I had with the FHMOM University. So anything that we did, we could go back to it because there are documents or there are files that we could read uh, from time to time to refresh our to refresh us from what we learned. So I
Yep.
think we don't have any. If there is some difficulty, we could just refresh uh, our skills from those documents.
Yeah, precisely. But somehow during the training as well with the online university where you enrolled
Mhm.
in, can you tell me, somehow you would say I'll finish the task within the day, but it didn't happen, right?
Yes.
Did that make you frustrated, or what did you do, since it's not what you expected, and it's not actually
Um,
what you expected from from your
from
expectations, from your point of view, like, okay, I'll do this task, I'll finish this
mm-mm.
one and send it tomorrow, but the results is not what you expected. Maybe your kid or your kids
Yes.
have.
Okay. I have a son, so um, most of my time I am taking care of him. So if there are some times that um, he's having a tantrum, so um, some of the work that I am planning to do on a day is being what do you call this second, it becomes my second priority. So when that happens, I usually try to stay up late, do the other tasks that is assigned when he is already asleep, so that I could still be still on my deadline.
All right. So, speaking of you working after your son is done with the tantrums or he's already asleep, how about if you are already working with us? Like, we have some deadlines to beat. How are you going to cope up with that one? As you mentioned, you need to
Take care
have
of
the
me. So
task on the second option.
well, if your company requires is not flexible, does not have a flexible hours, so I could ask the help of my parents or my relatives to take care of my son during the times that we're going to work, and then if you're going to be flexible, so I'm going to schedule my time of work for FH mom that he's probably asleep or he is not around, so that I could focus on what I have to do.
All right, thanks, Sarah. Actually, we will be working on a fixed hours with this position. Now that if you will be working with us, so we have other teams in FH Moms, and that you will be working with them as well. How do you develop relationships with other people in a new working environment?
Um, for a new environment, I usually first introduce myself and then get to know them better. Probably if there are meetings, weekly meetings that you have, I will try. No, I will not just try. I will be uh, attending those meetings so that I could get to know everyone, and there's specific tasks on the company.
All right, so that's good to know. Okay, with that, working with other colleagues in a new environment, um, if we, there may be times that you see an existing procedure that you wanted to change or update.
Mhm.
You may
Yes.
suggest it. Okay, I think this is better. So, um, but of course, it's always met with resistance, just like what the government sometimes is working, right? There are protests,
Yes.
there are resistance
Yes.
with the decisions. Now you wanted this new procedure to be implemented. Like, hey, I saw the procedure, but I'd like to suggest. I think this is way better. But
Mm-mm.
of course, it's not always. Oh yes, yeah, Tara, that's good. We can do that.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes your colleagues will say, "No, we're better with the existing procedure." So, what do you do about it?
If I think that there are some suggestions that could help the company, so I would first raise it to the leads or the CEO, and then probably I would try to create a document that could help me um, to show that what I am suggesting could help probably reduce the man hours or probably help in the process of what we are doing to the company so that they could fully understand uh, what those suggestions could do or what impact would it do to the previous process to the current process. I mean,
All right. So maybe you will do a research that, or maybe you can ask the team if you've already done this one, and if not, we can
yes,
do this, right? So as well, not to waste your time doing that report of you to send
mm,
it to the team and say this is way better, correct?
yes.
All right. So I think I will have a one last question for you before I let you go. Describe one or two events that you have organized. What sort of details and activities did you make to make it a successful one?
Any event. Well, the
Yes.
first thing that I could think of is the team meetings that we had from my previous job. So I usually take care of the food for the for all the people. So of course, we should buy the food on budget, like but because some of the team members is like vegan or does not eat meat, so we should also consider those things. So it's not just doing something or it's not just doing your job. You should also check if all the team members are what do you call this, if all the team members is okay with it also, and check if they are fit for that. For example, for that is the food, if they are okay with those food.
All right. Have you considered? You have considered the team's choice and options and what their allergy of and
Yes,
what they like. Have you also considered the budget of that event?
yes, yes. Also the budget. First and foremost, the budget, and then check um uh if there are some things that needs special attention to or something like that.
Yes. All right. So that's great to know, Tara. So congratulations on that event that you've organized.
Thank
All
you.
right. So thank you so much. But before I let you go, do you have any questions for me?
For the work hours, do you usually work holidays or do you have overtime or any
That will
benefits?
be this. That will be discussed by the CEO with you during your final interview.
Let's see. I
All
think
right.
that's
Anything
all for
else?
now. I think that's all for now.
All right. Thanks so much, Tara. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Hi, Tara. Congratulations for passing the initial interview.
Hello, MK. Thank you so much.
Hi, 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 hi. So yeah, my name is MK. I'm the CEO and founder of Filipino Home-Based Moms. As you know, have you done your research about FH Moms?
Yes, I've checked your
Cool,
website.
cool, cool.
Yes.
So yeah, so let me just give you a quick info about us. So Filipino Home-Based Moms, it's an online community and an edtech startup where we teach Filipino moms on how they could get an online job. So yeah, I'm happy to know that you're also. Are you a mom as well?
Yes, I'm a single parent.
Cool, cool. So
Yes.
yeah, so thank you so much for applying. We have a lot of applicants in line, and I'm happy that you've passed the level one, which is the initial interview with Rhea. Rhea is one of our terror interviewers, and I'm glad that you passed the interview with her. So yeah, so moving on, I received your resume. I must say that it's really impressive. Let me just check your resume here and pull it up. But few questions here that I want you to answer while I'm pulling up your resume is that yeah, can you tell me about your internet speed? What is your provider? And then maybe you can also do a quick speed test for me to see if you have an internet connection with high speed, and then describe your work environment setup. So, would you mind if we do a quick speed test?
Sure. Let me just open the
Yeah, you can
speed
just
test.
click the share screen button in there below
Okay.
your
Let
screen.
me. Right. Can you see my screen now?
Not yet.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay.
So yeah, please start the speed test. I wanted to see.
Okay. So my network is under PLDT,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and it's, let me see.
All righty. Maybe while waiting for the internet speed, you can talk about your work environment. Maybe tell me, where do you live? In which city? Uh huh.
Okay, I live in Caloocan City,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm currently working at my parents' house,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and my my setup is at our room.
Mm-hmm. Is that a private room?
Yes, yes, it is a
How
private room.
how old is your kid?
He's 2 years old.
Mm-hmm. Do you have someone that will look after him or her?
Yes, my parents usually looks after him when I'm busy, and also I have some relatives who usually goes here to help my parents with my son.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. I can see that you're just using an earphone. Do you
Yes,
have like a headset that has noise canceling just in case I'll ask you to do calls?
yes, I have a noise canceling headset, but I am going to look for it first.
All right. All right. So yeah, I guess you have a pretty impressive internet speed. So yeah, we're good with that. Uh, so
Okay,
let's proceed with my interview questions. I actually
okay,
googled
I'm
interview
gonna.
questions, so I
Okay,
honestly didn't know anything about interviewing uh people. It's actually my first time doing this since Rhea has been doing this for me. So
mm-mm.
yeah. Um, so my first question would be, so this, that this position is for an executive virtual assistant, and just to let
Yes.
you know, my previous EVA is really good. She works fast. It's
Mm-mm.
impressive, and I'm also expecting that my next virtual assistant will be that fast and reliable, and I'm just excited to know how you work. So I will be giving you like a trial test that is paid for a week, maybe just to check. But I have a
Okay.
few questions here for you to assess. So number one is, can you tell me how do you see yourself in 5 years? That excited virtual assistant of mine is now working as one of the admin teams. So yeah,
Mm-mm.
how do you see yourself in 5 years?
So I see myself growing professionally in this new career path that I'm taking, the virtual assistant, in a company for a long term contract. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that I could grow with you guys and help in any way possible to make your company successful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. And why do you think we should hire you?
Because I am very loyal, I'm
Mm-hmm.
very meticulous, I think, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
hardworking. From my previous work, I work as a software tester, so some of the skills, some of the skills like being keen to details, being meticulous, and very patient. Those are the qualities that I think that you could use. That I could contribute um, for uh, for being in the position that I am applying for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Since you've mentioned about your previous work, I just wanted to know,
Mhm.
why did you left?
Yes, so I left a few years back from my corporate job because I had some health problems. So it's making it hard for me to commute daily to and from work because I'm having a difficulty with it with my health problem.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, I guess we will not have that problem because this is work from home setup. But
Yes.
we usually have like a quarterly meeting. So
Mm-hmm.
we also do a lot of meetups and trainings. But I won't require you to be there like most of the time. But is it okay
Okay.
for you to travel maybe in Metro Manila? I believe Caloocan is in Metro Manila, but I might
Yes.
also require you to go out of the country. I don't know. Let's see. Are you okay traveling outside the country?
Yes, I'm okay with it as long as
Perfect.
the traffic is the thing that's making it hard for me
Uh-huh,
to
uh-huh,
to
uh-huh.
work with my previous company.
I see, I see, I see. So my next question would be, what do you think? I'm sorry about that. So that's my son.
It's
So
okay.
yeah. So my next question would be, what can you do for FH moms that other candidates can't?
Well, I could probably suggest some process
Mm-hmm.
improvement which I have learned from my previous work. Um, from my previous work, standardization of processes.
Mm-hmm.
So I could look into your in your processes and check if there are some areas which we could still improve and probably help you in from probably help you from all of your admin tasks so that you could focus more on the growing of your business.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, definitely. We need someone who can help us with the standardization. So I'm checking
Mhm.
your resume right now here for a
Mhm.
sec. So huh. Let's see here. Yeah. All right. So you have a pretty impressive resume here and like a career history. I can see here that
Mhm.
you're also a social media manager, which is good. And is this in a home base job as well?
Yes, so I am working as a part-time
Mm-hmm.
as a social media manager
Uh-huh.
for a company.
Cool, cool. I can also see here that you were a student in SQL Labs. Is this right? Under a
Yes, that's
course
right.
called Business Intelligence, Data Analytics. It's
Yes.
good. It's actually good. Can you tell me about it? Like, I don't know what you've learned from that course, since data
Um,
analytics will be beneficial, especially to a startup like us. What do you
yeah,
think?
so uh, for the data analytics, we just gather data from your company and then translate it uh, into uh, into something that you could understand better to check um, the the trend for your company, the
Mm-hmm.
data that you have
Mm-hmm.
for the previous months or years.
Cool, cool. So, yeah, let me just check if I have a few questions. Already, I can see here all the tools that you use, which is really good. Just a
Mm-mm.
curious question. Which tool is your most favorite?
My most favorite are the communication tools.
That's funny. Which
So
tool?
yeah,
Aside from
um,
communication tools.
the Zoom and the Slack. So those are the common tools that I am using for my previous projects.
Any admin tools
So
that you like?
um, for the admin tool, the Canva.
Canva,
So I
perfect.
can do
All
a
right.
lot of things for that
Cool,
tool.
cool.
Yes.
All right. So let me just go back to my other interview questions to wrap this up. Hold on for a sec. Okay. All right. Yeah. So let's talk about the salary. Do you have any questions for me about the salary?
For the salary, would that be um, fixed? I
Yeah.
mean,
So what salary are you seeking? Let me ask that first.
since I am a beginner, so I am thinking of probably around $4 to $6 per hour.
$4 to $6 per hour. Since we are a Philippine startup, we will be we
Okay.
will be our rate would be in peso definitely, but it will be
Mm-mm.
a monthly rate, which is 25,000 pesos per month. For the
Mm-mm.
benefits and the rest of the terms, it will depend if you will be regularized. So after six
Okay.
months, but definitely
Okay.
that's the basic salary that we have. So are you okay
Mhm.
working on that salary?
I'm okay with 25, but do you have any benefits? For
For the
example, for
benefits,
the health card or
we
for the
do, we do, we
dependent?
do. But you have to wait until regularization.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Does it
Okay.
cover one dependent? For example, my son.
Right now, the coverage that we have with all care is just you, but we're working
Okay.
around a company benefit or an HMO with which will cover uh dependents. Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
guess that's it for me. And thank you so much. I'll let we will let you know. Rhea will let you know if you passed the final interview. So
Okay.
yeah, congratulations,
Thank you
Tara. Thank you so
again.
much.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. See ya. All right. Nakapagod mag-English. Aray ko po. Okay, so Rhea, okay, so later on you'll give your feedback about the initial interview, but let's have Mommy D first for her report. Mommy D, pasok.
Hello. Ayun. Buti hindi ako mag english dito, sakto lang. Ano,
Hindi ka mapapalaban.
hindi ako palaban. Well, actually, yung I mean, overall, it's something naman that if ever I will be the interviewer, definitely I'll pass over the next progress to whoever will be the final interview, and that's a good thing. Well, when it comes to the checklist that we mentioned earlier, yung checklist is yung fillers, gestures, lighting, quality of sounds, quality of camera, background, and internet. So the fillers is not minimal, but it's a lot. I've got like I think 42 fillers in total. Um, which is I'm saying right now kasi Tagalog naman.
Mami D,
Pero
just to give them an idea on the fillers or the words na tinake note mo or binilang mo, can you tell us the words that you counted? Ba't ako nag-English
so
pa?
yun nga eh. Kasi pati sa Tagalog lang tayo.
Tagalog lang tayo.
Hindi, ang pinakamadami is syempre yung which is very
Right,
common naman
right.
for us. So, tsaka yung, actually, I don't know if it's considered as filler, but this should not be on the
Yeah, actually
interview.
okay lang naman. Okay lang naman na may AMs and all, but
Mm.
kung mami-minimize lang siguro. What do you
Yeah,
think?
okay,
Right.
okay lang naman yun. Kasi, syempre, hindi naman tayo talaga, alam mo, yung sobrang galing mag-English. Pero,
True.
kung as much as possible, mommy, yun nga, try to not really avoid because it's hard, but at least minimize it as you practice pa sa interviews. Tapos, yung word na pa, at saka ano, and you know
Meron
that
ba
it's
siyang
Tagalog.
nasabi?
Yes.
Hindi ko
And ano,
napansin.
very
Hindi ko
ano ako,
napansin yun, ah.
hindi ko naman
Galing,
yan,
galing.
pero yun
Galing
nga,
mo diyan, D.
very ano kasi,
Yung ay, narinig ko, ay.
hindi, I is okay because
Okay
sometimes,
lang, natawa lang
'di
ako.
ba?
Hindi man lang,
I
oh!
mean, I mean I've seen naman other US clients that doing
Right.
I. So hindi
Okay,
naman siya
okay.
parang kakaiba sa kanila. Pero yung pa
I
at
see,
saka
I
ano,
see.
medyo medyo parang okay, what's
Okay.
that? Yan.
Right,
Pero
right.
yung pinakamaraming numbers, although hindi ko nabilang yung iba, pero pinakamarami talaga is yung So,
Mm.
yan. Yun nga, try nang i-avoid ng konti lang naman, hindi naman kailangan perfect, pero practice lang na bawasan. And then, siguro, quick tip lang, di ko naman din sinasabi na I'm expert without but what I do before when I do the training, when I was in a call center, ang pinapractice ko is if you're having hard time to put another words to another, like for example, nag-stop ka sa kunwari, you can make it shorter, but not too long. Instead of putting at the end, like for example, then your mind will start to generate words naman during those times, but not too long. Just fine for you to have that enough words to say for the next line instead of because it sounds like parang alam mo yung
Sobrang nag-iisip, no?
tama. Alam mo yung sinasabi mo eh. Sa sarili mo, alam mo yan, for sure. Kasi in-experience ko naman yan. Pero hindi mo siya ma-develop na ano ba yung susunod kong sasabihin. Unlike if you're going to say long words muna bago the next sentence, it will help you to generate the next one that you would like to elaborate more. And hindi siya masyado pangit pakinggan. So, ayan. Ano pa ba? Sa gestures naman, okay naman siya and it's not bad.
Hindi rin siya
But
magmalikot or magalaw,
oo,
right?
yun ang gusto
Which
ko,
is
hindi
good.
malikot. Kasi okay lang din naman malikot if you're really jolly. Like, you're really trying to explain something or try
Ah,
to be engaging, that's fine. But if you're not doing anything, yeah, don't do too much. The gestures, maybe ano lang, yung looking at the ceiling or other part of the houses when you're thinking. It's like, I don't know, because you have to make sure that you have to focus on the interviewee. Even if you're not really focused talaga, parang syempre kailangan mo lang siyang titigan para maramdaman niya na, hey, I know what I'm talking about and I'm very confident to get this job. So, yun lang. And then, sa lightning naman, it's good. But if you can may options pa na more lightning, and then that's better. Quality of sounds, okay din. Pero, yun nga, sabi ni Ma'am NK, it is better if you will get a headset that has a noise cancellation for any cases. And then, for the quality of camera, it's okay. Okay din siya in my end.
right,
Your
right.
background is also good. And professional naman siya, but if you would like to make it plain
Like a
background,
white background,
the
right?
white background is super, super professional. But it's okay naman if you don't have pa for now.
Okay.
Sa internet connection, okay naman siya. May konting lag lang earlier, pero not too
Yeah.
much. Very, very minimal lang. So, ayun. I think that's it. Parang yun lang
Cool.
naman.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mommy D. Let's
Thank
have the man,
you.
Mommy Daniel, um, our grammar critic here.
Hi. Overall, it was really good. I'd like to congratulate you for what you did. Unahin
Thank
ko na yung
you.
bad kasi mas madaming good. For bad, yun din, napansin ko din you had a lot of fillers, a lot of stutters. If you don't say minsan nahihirapan kang mag-express ng thought na inuulit mo yung isang word. Yung ganon.
Mm-mm.
And then, minor grammatical errors lang. You had a little bit of errors on singular and plural verbs, kung ano yung spelling with S or without S, verbs and tenses, past tense, present tense, yun. Yun lang yung bad ko sa'yo. And then the good, your voice was clear. I'm basing off of the voice. Your voice was very clear and very strong. And if I listen to you, I know that you know what you're talking about. I know that you've worked hard to study about what the job is, what the job entails, and or what it needs from you. You also chose good words. You chose words that proved your confidence. You chose words that would tell the employer na tawag dito, oh my God, nagsa-stutter din ako. You chose words na sakto lang siya, yung hindi siya too dramatic, it's not too negative, ganon. And then you could deliver your thoughts well through words. Your accent is barely detectable kasi diba, there are a lot of Filipino um, employees na they still have that Filipino accent. Yours was barely detectable. Ang nadedetect ko lang is the. Instead of the, you say da. Yun. Minor, very minor things, things that you could address well, after a few months of practice. And then you also have a good range of vocabulary. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
Thank
Yun lang.
you, Daniel. Pwede rin bang pa-critic rin ako? Charot.
Wait lang.
Sige. So, let's have naman Rhea here. So, D and Daniel, can you please stay in this webinar pa rin or call so that you can help me with my feedback about yung answers naman niya earlier kasi hindi ako makapag-take note gawa nitong kay baby. So, yeah, go ahead, Rhea.
Ayun. So, yun na nga. Overall, it's a very good interview. So, congratulations for that, Mami Tara.
Thank
Ang mga
you.
ang mga sagot lang minsan is sumisegue dun sa tanong. 'Di ba? Parang hindi siya straight to the point na kung ano yung tinanong, medyo malayo yung sagot. That's why I have to reiterate and give you some examples.
Yes.
But some employers won't be doing that. Hindi nila i-reiterate yung tanong. Pag sinabi nila, ay, layo naman ang sagot nito. So, para kasi baka pag inutusan ka, ang layo naman ang gagawin mo.
Actually, hindi ko
Ngayon ko lang
expected
napansin
yung
yung
mga tanong yun.
background mo, damit ko.
Oo nga,
meant,
no?
meant to be eh. Palit ka nga ng background.
Parang yung pumunta ka sa party tapos pagpunta mo doon,
Table
checkered
yung
yung damit mo, checkered.
tablecloth pala
Tablecloth.
yung damit mo, no?
Yes.
Yep. So yes, Mami Tara, yun lang. Parang hindi siya direct to the point yung mga sagot but somehow nandun. Hindi lang siya yung pinaka-target talaga na but some employers, kung love ka ng employer, iuulitin niya yan kasi gusto niyang makakuha ng something from you. Pero if parang first impression ng didire-diretsuhin na niya yun kahit hindi maayos yung pagkasagot mo doon sa tanong niya. Yung parang gusto niyang sagot is dapat ganito kasi hindi mo na shoot. But if the employer would love you, i-extend niya kasi yung ito din pala para alam nyo kung mag-go kayo sa next round ng interview. Pag nag-conversation kayo ni employer, yun na nga, iti-twist niyo yung tanong. Pero pag yung parang question and answer na lang, wala, parang tinapos na lang niya yung typically nag-interview na lang talaga siya, pero wala na akong plano sa'yo after that one. So yun na,
Mm-mm.
yun lang. Overall, very good.
Thank you.
Ayan, I really think na maganda or magaling yung ginawa mo 'no. Siguro ang pinakagusto ko lang sa lahat ng interview questions ko would be yung sa tinanong kita about, yeah, what can you do for us that other candidates can't? Which is I think, nasagot mo yung parang gusto ko rin marinig or something na problema namin internally. Surprisingly, baka natsambahan mong mahulaan yung problem namin internally, which is standardization. I don't know kung saan mo yun narinig, but it's really good. Kumbaga, na-hit mo yung ano doon, na yung gusto kong marinig. What else did I love? I also like, for sure nakikinig ka ng mga webinars ng FH Moms since I asked about yung sa childcare kung sino nagbabantay. So nasagot mo siya kaagad. So when asked if may magbabantay ba ng bata, meron, good 'yan kasi you mentioned that you're a single mom, so it's okay to be a single mom. But if you're applying for an online job position and the position requires you to work na sobra-sobra, given the task of an executive virtual assistant, magiging pwedeng maging problem yun with the employer. And good thing na ensure mo rin yung employer or ako nga about it. What else pa ba? It's good yung sa internet, yun medyo parang natagalan lang. So kinakabahan ako, sabi ko baka yung internet nito mabagal. So parang parang medyo natagalan ka lang ng konti na pag-share screen mo. So kung mas mapapabilis mo pa sana yun, mas impressive. So what you can do siguro before the interview, i-ready mo na siya sa
Okay.
browser mo. That's something that you can do.
Sige.
If you can ready other, let's say your resume, i-ready mo na siya sa screen mo, i-ready mo na siya sa lahat ng mga possible na pwedeng hingin. Let's say for example, they ask you to share your specs. Tapos hindi mo pa pala
Mm-mm.
nagpatulong ka sa asawa mo to screenshot your specs in your computer because you don't know how to find it. So patay kang bata ka pag hiningaan ka ng specs. Tapos hindi mo alam kung
Mm-mm.
saan hahanapin. Alright? So nakalimutan ko na rin kung saan hahanapin. Joke lang. Alam ko sa settings yun ba? Settings ba yun? Or what? Basta yun, check nyo sa
Sa
Google
setting,
how it's
control
Typing.
panel.
but yeah, what else pa ba did I ask? How do you see yourself in 5 years? Daniel, what do you think about Mami Tara's answer about that question? How do you see yourself in 5 years? Ano ba yung sinabi niya rito, Rhea? Hindi ko matandaan. In-interview ko lang pero di ko na na-take note eh.
Ano?
Ano ba yung sinabi mo, Mami Tara? Can you remind us?
Um, to professionally grow in a company
Yeah. What do you think about that, Mami Shees?
long term.
Professionally grow.
Mm-mm. Well,
Which is, yeah.
That's a good
Pero for
answer.
me, parang medyo ano lang siya. Parang masyado siyang vague pa for me. I don't know.
oh,
Parang I
I also
wanted,
for me, yeah,
yeah,
try to
parang
possibly be specific, I think,
more
with what are
specific.
your goals. Because professionally, when you say professionally, it's very, there's a
Parang
lot
you
of
can
things
achieve
that
it like,
you can.
right. Parang you can achieve it like in for us na mga working from home, we know na we can be promoted in a month or so, 'di ba? So parang if it's 5 years, then you have a longer time to improve, to be better at work. And yung sinabi mo na about career growth or whatever, you can achieve that in just few months. So parang what I wanted is for 5 years. Yeah.
Ah,
So I hope that makes sense. My next question is, why should we hire you? Nakalimutan ko na yung sagot mo. Can you remind us? Si baby kasi nakakagigil.
ano nga ba yung sabi ko?
Nakalimutan mo
Ah,
na rin?
at
Actually, nakalimutan
parang
ko
I
na rin. Pero lahat
or
naman ng questions na itawid mo eh, which is good.
Mm-mm, good.
Alam
Right,
ko for
right?
that, he said she was loyal.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Kasi parang may
hardworking. Yeah,
pagkakaano yung loyal niya. Parang ganun yung
Loyal.
loyal.
pagkakaano.
Oh,
Yeah,
loyal.
loyal.
Or
loyal.
maybe you try to practice loyal. Ganun. Or wag mo i-loyal.
O kaya ibang characteristics
or
na lang.
other loyal. Ganun lang. That's regular tone, like loyal. Ganun lang. You don't have
Okay.
to, parang wag mo siyang, ano yan,
Nabubulol din ako dun.
hinaan.
Iba na lang, wag na lang loyal. Trustworthy, ganon.
Pwede din.
Yeah, pwede din. Pwede din.
Next
Okay,
time.
sige. Okay, so yun lang naman. Pero hardworking, medyo gas-gas masyado. So if you can think
Like,
of,
pero,
may,
lagi
maybe you can
sinasabi
think,
yun.
I don't know. Siguro you can research about the position, which is executive virtual assistant, di ba? And then maybe find yung pinaka key characteristics na hinahanap for an EVA. Ako kasi with my EVA, ang mga gusto ko is that proactive. Maybe that's a good ano. So the CEOs kasi or the bosses, the big bosses, gusto nila as much as possible, wala na silang gagawin, papagawa na lang nila lahat dun sa EVA nila. So medyo pa-baby tong mga to. So maybe that's something that you can highlight. Tell the client that you're proactive. So kahit hindi niya pa kamo naiisip, I don't know, naiisip mo na or ginagawa mo na. Ganon. So medyo may superpowers ka doon. But for me siguro yun lang. So yung hardworking medyo so I think proactive for an executive virtual assistant is a good characteristic. What else pa ba? Ano pa ba yung mga
Pwede din
magaganda?
pong persistent.
Persistent. Yeah, that's a good
Basta
one.
yun lang. Try mo maghanap pa ng ibang words na not too
Medyo
common
powerful, right?
not too common for other virtual assistant because normally pag tinanong what's your greatest strength or why should I hire you, laging nasa unang line kasi Filipino tayo, we're really hardworking and that's a fact.
Totoo naman yan.
But that's a fact. And we're not saying that it's not true, but in the other hand, it's very important that you should highlight. That's why they're asking the word or the question itself is why we should hire you, aside from other virtual assistant na kalaban mo. So, try to look for other words na wag naman yung sobrang lalim, pero medyo unique and will stand out. Yeah.
Perfect,
Feeling ko
perfect.
papanalo din yan yung technicalities. Yung pag mag-brownout, may backup ako. Pag nawala ng internet, may pocket wifi ako or what to back.
Ganon.
Para
Everything
hindi
meron ako.
mapuputol pa, yes. Pero alam mo yung hindi mapuputol yung work ko. Kasi common sa Philippines yung mag-brownout, mag-slow yung internet connections.
Perfect. Yung next question natin is why are you leaving your present job? What did you answer here, Mommy Tara? Remind us.
Health problem.
Yeah, health problems. Medyo may konting issue lang ako about it, pero hindi naman siya ganun kaano. Was thinking maybe kahit nasa bahay ka lang, may health concern ka pa rin. That will make me think maybe I should check your health status. I don't know, baka ipa-medical pa kita in that case. I'm not really sure. But it's still a good answer. Parang naisip ko lang right now na baka tanungin ng client yung iba mo pang health concerns. Kasi baka bawal ka pala magpuyat and the job is a night shift, something like that. What do you think, Ma'am Shis? Ma'am Shi Critics?
Ayoko yan sabihin, Mami.
Anything
Yeah,
to
medyo
add?
medyo doubtful nga doon yung employer with regards to that one.
Siguro ang pinakamagandang, kasi you mentioned about the traffic as well, di ba? So maybe that. Medyo open sila to the idea and they know about how terrible traffic is sa Metro Manila. So I guess that's one good example na sabihin. Rather than health concerns. Medyo mahirap. Okay?
Okay.
Kasi ako yun lang yung lagi ko sinasabi yung traffic eh.
Traffic.
So, okay naman siya. Right.
Naman siya. Right.
What can you do for us that others can't? Okay na to. About the salary, I asked you about your expected salary, pero sinabi ko na rin yung akin. Pero hindi ganun yun. Ang tagal mo kasi magsabi, so sinabi ko na. Pero usually, pag tinanong ka ng expected salary, dapat may ready ka na. Hindi mo na rin kailangang sabihin na beginner ka.
Mami.
Kasi nakakabawas points din yun. Ano ba?
Okay.
Sometimes mas offer
Sige, kayo na muna. Ayunin ko lang to. Sige, feedback. Ma'am Shis.
Yeah, minsan, o-offeran ka pa ng mas mababa kasi nga parang mas pinopoint out mo na beginner naman ako. So, Parang, sige, pwede na siguro tong ganitong lang, offer. But of course, don't be too confident naman. Just make sure that it's within the line of what you can do for the client. Especially if you have enough skills naman to present, then why not, diba? Present your value based on your skills.
Okay. Sige.
I suppose for your grammar errors, your accent, and ganon, you could just watch movies, TV shows. Basta napapakinggan mo lang, you'll pick it up eventually. Or, watch you even listening to songs, actually, it can help.
Okay. Sige.
Yan, so I guess we're good with our feedback. Good job, Mami Rhea, Mami D, and Mami Daniel. Tara, do you have questions for us? As critics na, don't worry. Hindi na employer. Do you have any questions for us or I don't know, message for the team?
Actually,
Pwede naman
medyo
Tagalog.
ay, medyo nagulat ako kasi umpisa pa lang, nagulat na ako sa tanong. Usually kasi di ba tell me something about yourself yung una. So umpisa pa lang.
Pampabata lang yun.
umpisa pa,
Oo. Iwasan mo na yung mga ganon, yung mga common.
It's
Kasi
uncommon
minsan,
na, oo. Sometimes
sobrang
kasi,
common na yun.
nakita na nila yung resume mo. So, dapat yung sinasabi during the interview is not on the resume side.
So, nag-expect ka pala na yun yung
okay.
una.
Yun ang pre-practice.
Yun yung pre-practice
So,
pala
nung,
neto. Ano yung
nung
mga
umpisa
interview
pa lang,
questions na
nawala
pre-practice
na.
mo, Mami Tara?
Tell me something about yourself. Tapos, pang-alis lang ng kaba. Kaso umpisa pa lang, kinabahan na ako.
Pero
Okay.
hindi naman halata na kabado ka.
Oo,
naman
good
ito
job.
yun.
Sa kinabahan, pero hindi
May,
halata.
basahin natin yung comment sa'yo, ha. Mami Tara was well composed. She was pleasant. Good job, Mami Tara. If I may suggest po when answering situational questions, mga moms, you may use the STAR method. Kasi po, it can be helpful in constructing your thoughts or answers. So, kapag magsasagot ka ng any questions, ayan, STAR daw. Situation, task, action, and then result. Meaning to say, ano to, magbibigay ka ng example na situation, tapos kung ano
Yes,
yung
kung
ginawa
saan.
mo.
Ano yung
Okay,
task?
cool.
Ano yung
That's
action?
a
Ano
good
yung
tip.
result?
Sige, question pa, Mami Tara, for us. Or share your experience. Ano yung preparation mo for this? Baka naglinis ka pa ng bahay. Para lang
In,
ganda yung background.
dapat maglalagay ako ng white background kasi may nakasulat. Ay, may nakasulat sa ano kay AB.
Ay, alam mo, hindi siya masyado halata. Akala ko design siya ng wallpaper na parang may letter A.
Ano ba yan? Ano ba yan?
Ino-note ko dapat yun kasi
ABC.
wag tinitigan ko. Sabi ko, parang design ata yung letter A, B, C. Pero yung pala sulat pala talaga siya.
Sulat ng bata?
Ulit ng bata.
Okay. Pero,
So,
monkey.
may white talaga cover.
Get the milk.
Bumagsak kasi bago mag-call. So, hindi ko nalang nilagay.
Yung damit mo rin okay. Okay, ano yung suot mo?
Blazer. Ay, ano. Pang-office talaga.
Naka-blazer ka. Okay na yan.
Pang
Cool.
office.
Pero naka-boxer ka. Baka nakapanty ka lang, mami, ha?
Baka.
Pantaas yung ano, formal lang.
Minsan, panty-panty.
Oo. Ay, ayun. Ano pa ba? Ano pa yung mga naging preparation mo for this? Kasi last night lang kita nakausap, which is something na nangyayari rin talaga sa online world. Meaning to say, you applied for the job tonight and then tomorrow, na-replyan ka and then the next night, interview na agad, di ba? Sobrang bilis. So, how did you prepare for that? Nag-review ka ba about Fhmoms? Though alam mo naman na yon.
Oo, inopen ko siya. Basta tinandaan ko lang na isasabihin ko if ever tanungin mo ako about doon. So, parang ano ko din is more of you empower women.
Cool.
There's parang, so, parang meron na akong prepared na ano rin.
Magkaklase
Ayun,
pala
yung mga
kami.
usual answer.
Magkaklase pala kami ni Mami Tara sa business intelligence na class. So, tinanong ko siya
Yun,
about
hindi ko na paghandaan.
Di mo napagandaan, no? But, since nasa resume mo siya, tinanong ko siya. But, yeah. Good answer. Really good. Hindi halatang kabado ka. May mga sagot ka pa rin sa lahat. Parang wala akong natatandaan na wala kang sagot sa any question, right? May mga interviewees kasi na wala na, nag-ano na lang, sinukuan na lang yung question, no? So, good, good. I think you did a great job. And pati rin sa mga interviewer natin, Ma'am Rhea, and our volunteer critics. So, yeah, any last message, Rhea, for everyone who's watching? And i-invite natin sila sa next natin na ano, na interview critic. So, message, Mami Rhea, Mami D, and Daniel. Go ahead, Mami Rhea.
All right, thanks Mami MK for this opportunity and thanks Tara for joining us today. So, doon sa mga gustong or nagfi-fail sa interview and I hope this helped you a lot
Inaan
itong
mo yan.
mock natin. Tapos, doon sa mga may plano pa kasi kabado, don't take it too hard on your part. So sana mawala yung kaba hindi siya visible. 'Di ba kabado si Mami Tara pero hindi siya visible. Somehow kasi na ang pagiging kabado or nakikita na nervous ka dun during the interview is nakakadala din ng hindi siya masayang pag-uusap. Pag masaya kasing masaya ka kasing kausap, nadadala yung employer mo. Like, yes, oo, ganun, ganun. So, nagdadala ka ng conversation rather than parang hindi ka jolly, hindi ka masaya, mabigat pa. Yun na nga, kasi kabado ka. Nadadala mo rin yung employer pa, ay, baka sa work din, hindi kami masaya neto. So, we hope nakakatulong sa inyo ng malaki itong nangyaring critic ng naming tatlo, kasama ni Mami MK.
Thank you, Mami Rhea. No? Oh, mayroon pala akong naalala na gusto kong bigyan ng feedback. Medyo nalito ka yata dun sa question ko about the tools. Because I asked you kung anong tool yung pinaka-favorite mo and then tapos medyo sarcastic na nga yung sagot ko or yung reply ko sa'yo because I was actually looking for an answer na hindi communication tools. I'm not sure if our critics catch that, but I hindi ko alam kung kinabahan ka or hindi mo na-gets kung ano yung gusto kong sabihin doon. But I asked you anong tools and then you said it's communication tools, which is weird for me kasi you're applying for an executive virtual assistant and it's just a communication tool yung favorite mo. So I was expecting for more. Tapos you mentioned communication tools nga. I asked what specific tool and then inano mo pa, in-specify mo pa na Zoom and Slack talaga. So you don't have to make the communication tools because it's just communication tools. So what I wanted is a tool that maybe either makaka-help siya sa productivity mo, that's one. I don't know kung ano-ano yung mga either Trello or Canva is a good choice. But I would like to hear sana yung tool na talagang gagamitin for the executive virtual assistant na job, not just communication tools. Mami D, message for our momshies na nanonood ngayon and manonood ng replay.
Yun. Siguro, yun na, iwasan nyo na lang na matakot. But, use it as your tool to practice. Like, even if you fail, you will attend more interviews kasi it will also be a helpful process in the near future that the more you explain yourself in the interviews, the way that you would like to have. For example, meron kang conversation na gusto mong i-share sa client pero hindi mo ma-share kasi parang natatakot ka kasi you just want it to be formal as possible. But if you would like to share other stuff, do not be afraid. So, yun. Then, try din to speak in the front of the mirror. Just, mock up, ganun, eme-eme lang, para malaman mo yung gesture na gagawin mo pag nagsasalita ka. What are the things that you need to avoid or how to keep yourself confident kahit ganun ka magsalita. And then, try to record your voice as well so that you can hear if may mga words ka ba na dapat hindi pala siya maganda pakinggan kapag ka nasa recording, unlike if sinasabi mo siya sa personal. And then siguro the last thing should be I tried to be positive when you tried to answer. And although there are negative like answers, but try to be positive na kunwari negative yung like yung sagot kanina ni Mami Tara. Isingit ko lang Sabi niya kasi kanina, nag-resign siya because of health issues. And then parang medyo naluto yung usapan do'n na parang nasabi niya na kasi ganito daw. Parang you can inform them about your health issues, which is something naman na hindi mo puwedeng ilay sa kanila, but try to be positive that I'm getting better. I'm actually taking medicines and vitamins, and I'm confident that with the help of this vitamins, I would be able to improve my health, and then wala nang magiging issue. So, although in the part of your heart, siguro medyo may konting health issues pa, pero at least, di ba, nawala yung usapan na kere lang kahit may health issue kasi bumabawi naman ako dahil nasa bahay na ako. So, yun, parang try to twist any kind of situation that have negative answers to it. You can try to answer honest as possible, but try to go back to be positive para mawala yung iniisip ng client na, okay naman pala. So, parang yan. Yun lang.
Naka-mute ka, Mami MK.
That's a good point, Mami Dino. So, gusto ko yan. Instead of, white lies, make your statement na lang positive, no? At least hindi ka pa yung tipong nag-aano ka na, ano ba yan, napakasinungaling ko naman, baka di na kayo makatulog and all that. That's a good point, B. Good job. Good job on that feedback and message for our moms, no? So, yeah, let's have Mami Daniel na sikat sa comments because of her headset. Maybe you can answer here in our live session, what headset are you using?
I bought it sa Shopee kasi it's mute function call center USB headset. Actually, sinearch ko lang siya and then nagtingin-tingin lang ako sa reviews and then nakita ko maganda, ayun, binili ko. Pero madami naman sa Shopee, mga ma'am. So, just just search for there and then tingnan nyo lang yung reviews and pag
How much
okay yung
din
reviews
pala?
ko.
1-1 daw eh.
1-1 siya, pero I bought it sa sale, 600, 500, parang
Wow.
ganon.
Okay.
Uy, good
Siguro
deal.
Pero ngayon unlisted na siya, hindi ko alam kung
Baka ubos na.
hindi ko alam,
Ah,
siguro. Or baka dahil coronavirus, baka,
Right.
ayun. Um,
Go ahead.
for
Daniel.
all the moms, kasi, di ba, a lot of employers right now, they like someone who can speak English well, fluently, ganon. Sometimes they even look for someone who can speak English like a native does. What I would suggest is to watch a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies. Try to follow along with the characters. Because the more you hear it, the more you speak it, the more na mag-a-adjust yung tongue mo until eventually you'd be surprised na, I'm speaking like an American or I'm speaking like a British person. And then you could also read blog sites, blog posts, books, poems. So you could pick up a lot of vocabulary, ganon. And for you, Mommy Tara, for the diba, you have minor grammatical errors, you have stutters, fillers. What you could do is you could just practice in front of a mirror. Kagaya nga nasabi ni Mami T, you could just keep on reading a script. Doesn't have to be answers to questions. You could read a book in front of a mirror until your tongue adjusts and you could read one line without any errors at all. Para lang masanay yung tongue mo. Kasi iba pa rin yung pag-curl ng dila natin when we're speaking Filipino sa when we're speaking English. Kasi there are a lot of, kunyari, the. Sa Filipino, that's da. Sa English, it's the TH sound. It's those very little details that could make or break the interview or your career. So if you just speak in front of a mirror, you read a book, you read 3 paragraphs. If you could nail that, then you could probably nail all of your English interviews as well. Yun lang po.
Cool. Okay, sige. So actually nasabi naman na lahat. But for me no, sa mga nanonood, for sure ang dami sa inyo na mas kinabahan na napakinggan niyo tong mock interview na to. Maybe yung iba sa inyo na-inspire na magpa-interview na. But one thing is for sure no, practice makes perfect. I remember nung newbie rin ako kagaya nyo back in 2017. Almost every day nagpapa-interview ako, and then sobrang weird ng mga naging experience ko because yung first interview ko, it's beside my husband lang. Pero sobrang na ko, tawag dito yung parang na hindi naiirita eh, intimidated. Ako na nandyan siya, nakatabi ko. Kasi magaling yung asawa ko, magaling mag-English. Call center siya for ilang years na. And then ako bago lang, tapos di rin ako magaling mag-English. So, parang for me na yung presence niya na nandiyan siya, dumadagdag sa kaba ko. So yung mga sumunod na interview ko, what happened is that pumupunta ako sa isang room para focus at hindi ako guluhin ni baby. Pero yun nung nasanay na ako kasi nga almost everyday ako nagpapa-interview tapos iba-ibang lahi yung kausap ko. Kahit nandyan si baby, kahit na anong mangyari sa paligid ko, tuloy-tuloy lang yung interview. No? And yung pakikipag-usap sa yung negotiation, yung communication with these clients, no, eh actually sobrang makakabisado nyo na lang eh. Magiging normal na lang sa inyo na makipag-usap sa kanila to the point na magtatawanan na lang kayo sa call, ganyan, or sa interview nyo, no. So mawawala na yung dati yung kaba na nararamdaman. Yun yung pinaka exciting, yun yung dapat na i-look forward nyo. Yung lahat ng mga kaba nyo, ngayon lang yan. Ngayon lang yan na nagsisimula kayo kasi hindi nyo pa alam, hindi nyo pa expected eh kung ano yung itatanong. Pero kung alam nyo na kung ano yung mga itatanong, alam nyo na yung magiging flow, no? Sa mga susunod nating interview, critic, for sure marami kayong makukuhang idea. So it's important na maging maalam tayo about those things, no? And we will try to guest real clients like foreigner. So, abangan nyo yan. No? So, ngayon tayo-tayo muna dahil una pa lang to and medyo matinik-tinik rin si Mami Rhea. No? Yan ang principal natin sa FH Moms. So, kung na-threaten na kayo ng very, very light kay Mami Rhea at sa mga interview critics natin, abangan nyo kapag meron tayong mga foreigner na marami-rami tayong kaibigan. Oo na, ito na, magtitimpla na nga. Okay, sige. Dahil pinapatapos na tayo ng boss natin. Thank you so much, everyone. Abangan namin kayo sa susunod natin na mga webinars. Tomorrow, we have a webinar with she's not a mom pala. With the virtual ate, Leanne from Cebu. So, she will be talking about communication skills dahil nalaman ko na kabado tayo lahat sa interview and pakikipag-communicate. So, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mami Tara, Mami Rhea, Mami D, and Mami Daniel. Good job for our first interview critic. All right. Bye-bye, mga momshies. Bye-bye.
Some milk.